BS, no scripts, no favors, no referees. What they won't say, we address it directly. Street news, street politics, respect the integrity. Yeah. Real talk, no BS, no filters, no cap, no sensitivity. From the corner to the courts, just the recipe. If it ain't real life, don't mention me. This for the blocks where the cameras don't stay, where the truth get buried under headlines and pay. We don't glamorize pain, we contextualize facts, put the story in order, then we give it right back. Politics in the streets in the system.
Hey man, it's your boy Big LA, man. Hit bang that notification bell so you don't miss no more shorts, videos. I'm saying the demonstrations. Breaking news, you hear me? Breaking news, you feel me? Hoover Gumby. Hoover Gumby has been locked up. And the person that brought the content, because of their character and how they carry themselves, I don't care for how he move. I don't know him as a person, but the way he move, I don't too much care for. And by some of the things I said in this, you'll understand why I don't care for his actions and how he move. Shout out Real Tune for the content though. Get me up out of here. Let's go.
Hey, Real Tone, there's some real money in the room.
Real Tune, no money in the room, man. And I'm going to just go ahead and break the bad news since nobody else wants to say it. Unfortunately, Hoover Gumby crashed out and has been arrested. He now sits in the county jail. It's sad. This is probably one of the saddest stories because Gumby actually had an opportunity to be somebody on the internet, not for a negative purpose, but for a good purpose. And everybody's always asking, why was I pushing him so hard? And I truly believe, like, his story, bro, you were exonerated. Like, God called you for a purpose.
I call bullshit. I call bullshit. I say that I say that strictly for this reason here. If the push of what you saying was so hard and it wasn't Hoover based, what was you pushing? All we seen you push for a long time was Hoover shit. Like, to the point folks was trying to understand your positioning. And then you fade to black. Cut a little interviews here and there, but you fade to black. Something don't smell right in milk.
He has a purpose for you. You can do something. Your case alone is big enough to free a lot of black men who are in jail and they're innocent, like Gumby was. But unfortunately, before he can blow up, before he can be a figure, a lot of negative things happened, and ultimately he goes to jail. Now, I'm not going to count Gumby out, and I'm also going to say that Gumby's innocent until proven guilty, but I have to go over the charges. And the charges are not looking good. The charges are not looking good. So before we go into the charges, let's just talk about some of the things that led up to this situation. So everything's all good in Houston. Like, Gumby has a community out here. He's getting supported. He's getting loved on. And then he goes to Cali. Now, prior to him going to Cali, he was getting back and forth on the internet with the Hoovers from Fort Worth, right? He's going back and forth. They speaking their piece. He's speaking his piece.
Talk about the solution.
He hung up.
Oh, shit.
Over.
Oh, shit.
Fort Worth. You need out of here. Hooverland. y'all. On Hoover, come to LA, you market. What's
Free Gumby. Free Hoover Gumby. See, Toon. I don't know. I have this weird allergy called bullshit. Because if trying to push the narrative of his story was your main shtick, right? Then nothing about the Hoovers had to come up. Or was it he was just a peg on the Hoover run you was trying to, you know what I'm saying, for your content? I don't know. Y'all jump in the comments and let me know something. I'm just, you know, bullshit got a weird smell to it. Whether it be in person or over the internet. Because not one time did I hear a conversation that was narrated by a real Toon that push for the ultimate of positivity. Just because you put motherfuckers on the phone together or put people in the room together, I don't mean that's for the good of your the benefit of the whole. Bounty Hunter BJ said it was something to you, Toon. And with this, I'm understanding and seeing. Free Hoover Gumby.
Dan, you, Fort Worth, all you on Hoover Street. I said that for Kunta. Bring your ass to LA. I'm going to show you who I am. Gang.
And then there's other members in Cali now coming out to support the homies in Fort Worth.
Man, and this straight to you, Gumby. Check this out, man. You not a spokesman for Five Deuce, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to just nip that in the...
Now,
True. He said you're not a spokesman for Five Deuce. Hey, Toon, you slid through the Hoovers enough. You did enough research, right? You know, it's certain sections, say it that way, and you took a portion of that clip. Play the whole clip if you want to play something. React to the whole video. Matter of fact, after this, y'all, that's what I'm going to go do. That's crazy that a person with a college degree at the level of age that you are, young man, you messy as shit. Like, need to clean up and a new diaper with some powder, with fresh powder down there. And say messy. But it's okay. You too old and young to be doing this. But we're gonna continue.
Gumby has his position. He leaves, he goes to No Jumper. He gets to No Jumper. Adam 22, Whack 100, they run, they play. The prison call happens.
Who are they harvesting?
Come on, you know who you been harvesting, bro? Undercover agent. The undercover agent nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, so I'm saying, so
No, I'm gonna let this play. Then after it. So this how it happened to him? Like that? Like this? Yeah, okay.
Shot, bro.
what happened?
2 seconds remaining.
What little shit did just drop, bro?
Who's been fucking with me, bro?
Who be fucking with who? What do you listen, bro? Call me on the phone, bro, and talk to me. Because you obviously don't want to know what I'm talking about, or I don't know what the you talking about. You acting like I know. If you know what I'm talking about, say it.
The dude that got on the interrogation tape that you claiming is AI, they say
Oh, I never said nothing was AI, bro. Don't lie on me. Never once did I say anything was AI. They mad at Groove. They dropped
These charges that I'm gonna read have anything to do with any of that. It's not Hoover business. It's not an internet crash out.
So why bring all that up? And on top of that, chop it in a form to where it looked like it was a back-to-back situation. A whole lot of content came out before Big Deal sat on It's a Cold. Matter of fact, go follow Big Deal. Go sub up to his YouTube channel. It's a Cold Game. How a whole lot transpired before Big Deal said something. And even then, it wasn't a bash. It was like, hey, we got a voice too. Like, we got a voice. You don't speak for us. You speak for you one of the voices that speak for the entirety, but when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? And people understand that. Why? What is the understanding of this narrative? Because all this didn't have to be said for you to say what his charges was, to talk about his charges, since it ain't got nothing to do with what you talked about before that. Like I said, I got an allergy to bullshit. Let's go.
It's not revenge. It's not money laundering. I think it's sad. It's sad, some of these charges, because it's petty, bro. The officers was really being petty with him. But then you have the family violence charges. Okay, so let's just get into it, right? And I want to say this: Gumby is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. He has a way of beating cases. We know he beat the shooting case where he shot another Hoover. So Gumby has a way of beating cases. So I'm gonna say innocent until proven guilty. I know men are lied on a lot in the court of law, and but it's not looking good for Gumby. So he's arrested, it says here, for proof of insurance requirements. So he didn't have proof of insurance, so he got pulled over apparently, and he didn't have insurance. Then he got surrender certificate of registration. Basically he was in a car that was unregistered and didn't have insurance. Okay. Next, he has battery, domestic violence on a pregnant victim. He has 3 counts of this. So he has 3 counts of battery, domestic violence on a pregnant victim.
I understand something. Any man is innocent till proven guilty. Free Hoover Gumby. The entirety of the situation is not known on the detail side of the scale, right? I ain't got no dog in the fight. Same time, I don't like bullshit. And I felt like he not just don't sound right. Anybody that feel otherwise, reply. Doors open. Same name on Instagram. I don't know tough guy shit. Just make it make sense type, right? Cloud is a hell of a drug. Free Hoover Gumby.
Which he's awaiting return hearing for. He has $0 bond on these 3 charges. And it says that he'll see the judge February 2nd, 2026. So he's going to be in jail for a little minute. Okay. Now he has a $75,000 bond, which I think if he pays this $75,000 bond, he'll end up being granted a bond for the previous charges. So the $75,000 bond was the aggravated stalking.
To my remembrance of things that happen in California when you know, go in and they do things like bail, no bail type of situations. And comments, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not up here trying to act like I know it all. But I believe how it's going now. They go by what the more severe of the charges are. So he paid that money, okay. Now, I believe, to my understanding, they got to go and redo some things when we talk about some things once that happens. Every man deserves a day in court. Gumby deserves his as well. But free Hoover Gumby, let him fight that on the outs. Let him fight that on the outs.
Constituting domestic violence. Okay. So again, that's aggravated stalking constituting domestic violence, which it seems to be the most recent charge. So let me just get into this aggravated stalking constituting domestic violence. Now, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell my testimony. I got a domestic violence charge before. Okay. I got a domestic violence charge before. I beat it. I took it to trial. I went to trial and I beat the case. Those cases are serious. That's probably the most serious situation that I've ever been in my adult life. So essentially, after you're arrested for domestic violence, it's like you're guilty until proven innocent, meaning that the first thing they do is they implement a restraining order on you from the state. So they give a state sanctioned restraining order, right? In my case, I get locked up. I go to jail. I get booked. I'm in there for like a day. I post bond. I get out. Upon getting out, they say the state puts the restraining order on you. So after the restraining order was placed on me, now I can't get to my apartment. So now you're barred from wherever your living quarters were. It doesn't matter if it's in your name, the person's name that they said you allegedly violated. That don't matter. You can't go there because that's where that person says they live. Even if they were visiting, whatever the situation was, it doesn't matter. Your word does not matter till after this case. So they're going to propose a temporary restraining order on you. Apparently, Gumby got caught violating that restraining order. So Gumby was already out on bail for the domestic violence with his baby mom. Okay. And the stalking came apart with him violating the restraining order, right? So him being in any presence, I can tell you personally, Gumby has been around his baby mom, like in a way to where it was good. You know what I'm saying? Like he's over there for his kids. He's not just over there just to be over there. He's not over there stalking. He's not doing that. But in the eyes of the law, it does not matter. And so to my brothers out there dealing with a domestic violence situation.
To my brothers out there dealing with a domestic violence situation, and this video happened to come through. Hey, look, hey, it's gonna irritate the hell out of you. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Don't go around. For whatever reason that y'all happen to be in the same vicinity, make sure it's about the children. Child. Just, man, listen. You from California, I ain't got to go into no long dialogue. Y'all know what type of time they be on when they come to yeah. It ain't California for whatever reason. When it comes to them folks, it ain't what you say, how you say, what you do, or how you do. It depends on what they woke up on. Hear what I said? Woke up on. Not got into their squad car and hit the street on. What they left their house on.
Stay away from that woman. I was in a situation to where on Mother's Day, I'm trying to, celebrate my child's mom and my baby mom. We get pulled over. I go to jail. Why did I get pulled over? Did she call them? Did I do anything? Was there something bad going on? No, not at all. Over policed area, Bissonnette. At the time they shut down Bissonnette. What happens? I go to jail. No questions asked. So saying that to say, when it says aggravated stalking here, that charge sounds bad, but that does not mean that he was on some weird peeping Tom. He looking for the woman. He stalking the woman. That's the charge that he got. Now, could it be bad? I've never heard of aggravated stalking, but then again, he may be a repeat offender. Usually when a charge is aggravated, it means like a gun was involved. Okay, like aggravated assault, they had a weapon of some sort. Gumby is known for keeping a weapon on him. But
Hey man. What's wrong with a lot of you niggas? For real, what's wrong with a lot of man? What's wrong with y'all? Who raised you people? Look, I don't condone. You know what I'm saying? If a person wrong, they wrong. If they didn't do it, they didn't do it. But don't subliminally add to the silly shit when you already know the ins and outs and what's going. Don't do that, Tone. Come on, Tone. Don't do that, bro. Not that one, loved one. Hey, say how you said. Hey, like I said, I'm allergic to bullshit. You feel me? Don't, man, loved one. Yeah, no, don't do that.
Again, he's innocent till proven guilty, man. Free Gambino, man. I'm hoping the best for you, and I'm hoping when he gets out of jail that he realizes that he has an opportunity to change his family's life again. Using the internet, you got an opportunity at changing your family's life. I gave him the blueprint. I gave him the plan. You go to Cali and you fuck it up, bro. You fucking up the money.
Did you give him a plan for himself, or did you give him a plan that benefits you in the long run? I'm just asking questions.
Damn, man. I can't even say I'm disappointed. I knew something was going to happen when he left, bro. I knew it. Fellas, I'm going to tell y'all something because the message is bigger than this Gumby situation. If a woman has put the police in your life, leave that woman alone. I don't care if you want to see your kids, you ain't seen your kids, leave that woman alone. Because at that point, it's not about you trying to be a good person. It's not about you trying to be there. At that point, it's about you ensuring that you are there, or at least that's how the judge is going to look at it. That's how the judge is going to look at it. The judge is going to look at it like, okay, you're violating the restraining order, meaning that you don't care about your kids, because if you cared about them, you wouldn't have violated that restraining order, which is essentially what Gumby did. So again, free Gambino, man, you got a lot going.
It ain't that black and white though. Soon, you know that. I'll explain after this to y'all, but you know it ain't that black and white.
For yourself, I know shit been hard for you in the media. You know what I'm saying? 4 Extras just shouted you out. You still got action. You know, and it's very unfortunate that you're in this situation and you can't pop the $75,000 bond after you won millions of dollars in a lawsuit. People are gonna look like, oh, Real Tune, you was managing them, you was around them. Why don't you bond them out? Y'all made all this money together. That's not my job, man. I'm not Gumby's manager. I stayed away from getting that close to Gumby.
You
Like,
weird
don't get me
ass
wrong, I mess with Gumby, but when it comes to managing, I will give advice, but Gumby is a lot to deal with. Like he's a lot to deal with. So much so that like I didn't want no parts in it. As far as like being hands-on, because I'm not in a position to take losses and not win, right? I think that's why I say I think Gumby realized too late that I was actually on his side, bro. I actually wanted to see you win. I actually tried to help you drive your narrative. Even when he said fuck Fort Worth. When he said F Fort Worth, I said we not putting this out. He said, give me that content. I'm putting it out on my channel. Then made a big deal about it. And he did it. And look at the result. Now, multiple people from Texas are saying you can't come here. You go to Cali, you see that they not really for you, that you got set up on a play with no jumper. And now you in jail. Free Gumby now, man.
Man, y'all know where to follow. Y'all know where to follow, dude. Look, hey, man, look. This is what I don't understand. Hey, to my street people, please do a lot of more research or getting to know into these people that y'all checking these bags with. You subliminally say some shit. Speak on what he's allegedly, these alleged crimes. And then on the back end say, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You ain't got time to take no losses. All wins. Perfect, right? Never had a real scratch in life, right? You grabbed a female by her arm. She screamed loud, probably. I don't know the situation. I'm just saying. So you ended up having to deal with them people. It's funny to me. It's funny to me. People come out of his, lifestyle or background. Some people say it's an excuse, right? I can't get an education. I can't do this. I can't do that. All right, cool. Maybe 2026. All right. Okay. Okay. When Gumby was my age, Real Tune's age, younger than that, but no damn program like that. But it wasn't the myriad of programs that you have now to make sure you have some type of piece of an inch of success in your life. So you wanted to deal with it and talk about it when it benefited you. Do the vlogs, the hood vlog, come and eat the food, walk the blocks. Damn near talk the talk. Till some real shit happens. Until it's time for you to be battle tested. And now you say, hey, I gave him the game, he left me, he went and fucked it off. I don't know what to say. I ain't got nothing for him. I ain't even got $1 towards getting him on. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you in your lingo, tune. Why you don't want to go get your investment? See, a lot of people gonna talk to you and try to outwit you. I'm gonna talk to you, not at you, you know. But hey, somebody shoot this surreal tune. Tell them holla at me. No time frame on the response, but holla at me. Whether it be Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Real Talk, no BS. Hey, like, share, sub up, tell a friend, tell Tim I'll do it again. Bang that notification bell so you don't miss no more shorts, videos, or demonstrations again. Free Hoover Gumby. The means and in betweens, I fuck with you.
Same cycle repeating, nobody really listens. We talk consequences, not rumors and clout. What happened, why it happened, who it really about. No names, no industry, hand on the scale, just voices from the pavement. Try not to fail, every episode pressure, every word got weight. We don't chase controversy, we document fate. If the city